All right, y'all. We are back here with another live stream, everybody. We have a tornado warning up here in Oklahoma City for the millionth time in the last 4 days, last 3 days or so. Anyways, everybody, welcome back here. We do have a tornado warning in effect. Like I said, if sorry, my stream cut out earlier. We lost stream because my computer decided it wanted the blue screen on us. But we are gonna full on pull up these cameras here. We're ready to go, you guys. We are ready to go. We're gonna go and pull up our radar and stuff like that. But if you guys are just tuning in, everybody, we do now have a tornado warning in effect for Oklahoma City here, including Mustang, Yukon. Let's see here, out there towards Bethany. We have the Village, Forest Park, Oklahoma City, Moore, Valley Brook, Spencer, the Village. I mean, you got everybody. Please make sure y'all are in your shelters here. Yet again, we do have another tornado warning here for the Oklahoma City area here. So I do want to make sure you guys are in your safe spots. Obviously, if you have a basement, a storm cellar, get there immediately. If not, then go to the central interior portion of your home, and to the lowest floor, and cover your head. Obviously, if you have out there towards the central bottom portion of your home, towards like a bathroom or a closet, would be a good place to go. Let's see here. I think I'm fine. I'm in Eastmore. So yeah, we do have that tornado warning in effect for Moore, Oklahoma here as well. Here, we're going to zoom in a little bit more real quickly. I can actually probably display... let's see here. Yeah, we're going to try to display this real quick. Pull this camera up here too so we can have it on this little page. But yeah, no, if you're in Moore, you got to be in your shelter there too, because we do have that in effect as well. All right, here we go. Cool. All right, we're good. But yeah, so once again, everybody, tornado warning in effect for Oklahoma City. This includes the areas of Yukon, Mustang, Bethany, the Village, Forest Park, Midwest City, Valley Brook, and Moore. Everybody needs to be in their shelters immediately. As of right now, you can kind of see that there's just a little bit of rotation starting to try to peek its way through here. At the current moment, do not see any indications of any debris being detected currently. But once again, these things can obviously kick off in a matter of a short period of time here. Yeah, we also want you guys to be watching that northern part of it as well. Is that another area of rotation that's trying to pop off here? Yeah, it's also keeping on that northern part here too. Yeah, this line's just like getting a little bit suspicious here. But yeah, once again, everybody, Mustang, Yukon, Bethany, the Village, Oklahoma City, Forest Park, Spencer, Lake Alma, Edmond, Valley Brook, and Moore. You guys are under the tornado warning here. So this is a camera, y'all, coming in from west, or pointing to the west here from Oklahoma City. This is right here, kind of where that line is. So it's getting ready to be rolling over the camera here pretty soon. Can it or cannot? Make sure you're in your shelter, dude. Yeah, if you're in Moore, you need to be in your safe spot as well. Once again, everybody, if if you're in this tornado warning here, which is out here by Oklahoma City, make sure that you guys are inside of your safe spot, which, if you have a basement, storm cellar, once again, that's where you want to go. If not, go to the central interior portion of, your home, such as, a closet, a bathroom in the middle in the lowest middle part of your home. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and go there, Ro. Definitely want you in your shelter, man. I mean, yeah, this line here is a little bit suspicious. There's a good shot we could get a couple tornadoes on this line here. Yeah, we do got some rotation up here near northwest of Bethany too. Kind of looks like it's a lot of just little areas here that could drop. But as of right now, we are looking okay. We do not see any debris signatures here at the moment. But remember, that can change very quickly. Let's see here. But yeah, it's that will be rolling into Bethany here pretty darn soon. Let's see here. Storm motion is moving which way? East at 35 miles an hour. Okay, so yeah, that storm will be in Bethany here very, very soon. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Yeah, it'll be in Bethany in about 3 minutes. Very, very soon. Also, heading up here towards the heart of Oklahoma City. It should reach y'all in about 15 minutes. Towards the heart of Oklahoma City, it'll be there in about 15 minutes or so. Let's see here. It'll be towards Smith Village in about 20 minutes. Del City in about 21 minutes. Forest Park in 22 minutes. Lake Alma in about 23 minutes. And it's moving its way to the east here on 35 miles an hour here. Yeah, it'll be about in Spencer in about 30 minutes or so. But if you guys are just tuning in here, we do have a tornado warning in effect here that's gotten issued for Oklahoma City. Currently is a radar indicated threat here. Yeah, we just got to watch out for these little guys here. It could be pretty quick little spin-ups. Could occur. Are radars down right now? No, radars are not down. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to be like hovering over velocity and CC here for the next little bit. Here's a view up in western Oklahoma City. Yeah, that's like right. So that camera's like right in here. So here's Oklahoma City. That camera's like right here, looking to the west into that line. So we're gonna keep a close eye on that. We're gonna keep that view up here. We do have radar in the bottom left, so you guys can look at that as well. But yeah, once again, everybody, if y'all are in Bethany, Oklahoma City, the Village, Edmond, Forest Park, Valley Brook, Moore, Midwest City, towards Spencer. Yeah, make sure you guys are in your shelters right ASAP. Make sure, like I mentioned, if you have a basement storm cellar, go to there. If you do not, go to the central interior portion on the lowest floor of your home, and find get your way into the closet or a bathroom and get down and cover your head. So yeah, this is literally approaching towards Bethany as we speak here. Yeah, it's coming right up on Will Rogers World Airport. It should be there here very soon. Comes a new scan here. Yeah, I mean, it's right up on Bethany now. Let's see here. I have a friend a little south of Bethany. I'm keeping him updated. Good. Yeah, that storm right now is actually going through Bethany. You can see right now we're right up on it. But yeah, make sure he's in the shelter. Wicked. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull back up our velocity. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of rotation out here too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this could be one of those lines that just pops off a bunch of spin ups here. So yeah, so we got to be really careful out here, guys. Once again, if you're just tuning in, everybody, we do have a tornado warning in Oklahoma City. This is for Valley Brook, Moore, Midwest City, Forest Park, Lake Alma, Spencer, The Village, Edmond, which is going right towards Bethany as we speak. And we do have a camera out here. This camera is positioned here, literally right next to that line there. It should be coming right up on it. Which we're gonna hop back to the main view here. We still got radar. I mean, it'll literally be in the heart of Oklahoma City here very shortly. Let's get another ETA on that. Okay, it'll be in Oklahoma City in about 10 minutes or so. It'll be in literally the heart of Oklahoma City in about 10 minutes. Smith Village, about 16 minutes. Forest Park, 18 minutes. Del City, 18 minutes. Midwest City, 24 minutes. Let's see here. Spencer in about 25 minutes. Nakoma Park in about 29. Moving east at 35. Yeah, the Village in about 8 minutes. All right, here comes the new scan, y'all. Yep, so the storm's over Bethany right now. Over Bethany. Once again, y'all, this is Oklahoma City, guys. Yeah, here comes the storm on the camera here, I think, too. It's coming right up on it. Here, let's pull up some MEDAR data. I wonder if we have any stations out reporting anything on this. It's been a few minutes since we've had an update on that station. As of the current moment, guys, we do not have any detections of any debris on correlation coefficient currently. However, that does not mean that nothing can develop soon. These things can drop a tornado in a matter of a frame on radar here. So we obviously do need to be extra careful out here. Okay, yep. So that line's passing through Bethany right now. Yeah, it's really going to be the tip of that line there is, where that rotation's at. Yep, there goes the camera. Starting to get hit pretty good. Yeah, it's literally coming up on the heart of OKC here pretty soon. But once again, everybody, if you all are in Oklahoma City, if you know anybody in Oklahoma City, give them a call immediately. I know it's still early. You need to wake them up, regardless. I don't care if you have to spam their phone. Just keep on calling them till they wake up. and tell them what's going on. We got a tornado warning here for Oklahoma City, and tell them to get to their shelter. I know it's kind of a bad way to wake up, but it could be the difference between life and death. So yeah, I hate to sound brutal, but it's true. So please give them a call. Tell them to get up immediately, run to your shelter. Once again, this includes Oklahoma City, literally the heart of Oklahoma City here. The Village, Bethany is where it's coming through now. Valley Brook, Moore, Midwest City, Forest Park, Lake Alma, Spencer, Edmond. You guys are inside of that tornado warning here. It's moving east at 35 miles an hour. And we've got about 13 more minutes left on this warning here, y'all. It'll be all right, y'all. We'll get through this. Yeah, as of right now, I don't see no obvious debris signatures at the moment. So far, I think we're good. But remember, like I said, unfortunately, these things can turn sour real quick. Doesn't take much. Wicked says, thanks for covering. No problem. You're very welcome. Glad to be here for y'all. As always, I try to do when I can. Yeah, I think these, let's see. Yeah, I wish these MEDAR stations would update here, giving us some more wind speeds on it. Yeah, because those winds on that line's got to be pretty strong too. Okay, so the storm's now pulling out of Bethany. It is now approaching the Village here. Yeah, I mean, like right up on the heart of OKC. It's almost there. It's almost in the heart. No active debris signatures currently. Just a really turbulent line here. It's a little suspicious. Hopefully it'll roll out here soon, y'all. Hopefully it just kind of dies out and, doesn't do nothing. Yeah, we're going to bring y'all back over here. Going to switch to our cameras here up in Oklahoma City. There we go. We'll use that one for now. Anyways, everybody, like I said, if you guys are just tuning in here, we do got ourselves a tornado warning in effect here. This is for Oklahoma City. They actually just updated the polygon here. So Valley Brook is no longer under this tornado warning here. However, we still have Oklahoma City, Del City, Midwest City, Forest Park, Lake Alma, Spencer, The Village, and Edmond. You guys are still in this tornado warning here. We are still watching this here pretty closely. Hopping over the correlation coefficient, or aka the debris tracker, we are not actively seeing any debris signatures in Oklahoma City. Obviously a good sign, but once again, things can happen quick. So don't let that, basically, just don't let that make you not take shelter, because these things can turn ugly real quick. Okay, so I need you to be in your safe spot, guys. Obviously, if you have a basement, storm cellar, go there immediately. If you do not, go to the central interior portion of your home on the lowest floor. And like I said, find a bathroom, a closet, cover your head, overall. What's up, Rail Fan? Good morning, Peachy. Tornado Wrangler. What's up, guys? Welcome. Yeah, we got a bit of a rough start this morning here. Yeah, I want to keep a close little eye on this area here towards the village. That might be a little inflow notch trying to develop here. Yeah, that could be a problem at some point. We'll have to keep a real close on that. So heads up to the village. You guys are actually getting hit right now by the storm here. Coming up on Edmond, let's give an ETA for you guys here. Storm's moving east at 35. We'll wait for that new scan to come through. Yeah, I mean, it's like right up on Edmond right now. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, this thing's literally like in the heart of Oklahoma City right now. We'll do another ETA for you guys out here by Forest Park. She'll be rolling through Forest Park in about 8 minutes. It'll be rolling through Del City in about 9 minutes, roughly. Lake Alma, also about 9 minutes. Autumn Park. Be rolling through here. Let's see, we'll try to get another view out of that. Yeah, it's not wanting to pick it up for some reason. Let's see here. Yep, Edmond in about 8 minutes here. Right now, I don't see any active debris signatures currently, which is a good sign. But we still need you guys in your shelter. By the way, areas out by Bethany, you guys are now good to come out of your shelter. The little line is past you guys. Therefore, the tornado threat's over for you in Bethany. However, we still do have that active tornado warning for literally the heart of Oklahoma City currently. Forest Park, Del City, Midwest City, Spencer, Lake Alma, and the Village. So we're keeping a real close eye on. Oh, we got a new tornado warning. Is that? Oh, buddy. Yep. New tornado warning to the north, guys. This includes, let's see, Cimarron City, Cedar Valley, Crescent, Mulhall, as well as Orlando. Not Florida, Orlando, Oklahoma. Do got some rotation out here. No debris signature currently. Let's see here. So we got about 5 more minutes left on the Oklahoma City storm, guys. The new one here, we have about 20 minutes here for Crescent, Cimarron City, Cedar Valley area here. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, on this line here, too, we're definitely possibly getting our way up towards pretty strong winds here as well. Let's see, have those MEDARs updated yet? Doesn't seem to have updated. It's unfortunate, so it doesn't really show us the winds on that line there, how strong they are. So, yeah, it's actually coming up on Del City here pretty soon, too. So, to my folks up who's in Del City, rough ETA will be about 8 minutes or so. So that lines will be there in about 8 minutes for Del City here. Let's see here as well. Can I here's if I can make this bigger here. Yeah, don't think I can. Let's see, we're gonna do another one here. It'll also be out there by Lake Jones in about 21 minutes roughly, or Lake Alma in about 6 minutes here. Yeah, Jones is still a bit away. But luckily they're not in a tornado warning here. Tornado warning though for Lake Alma, Spencer, Autumn Park. It'll be there in about 6 minutes for Lake Alma area. What's up, Wendy? Good morning. Right now, no debris signatures in Oklahoma City are detected currently, which is obviously good news. But, once again, we still got to be on high alert here, guys. Don't let your guard down. Things can happen quick. I'm going to hop to terminal real quickly. Terminal radar. Okay. And we're going to hop back now. Yeah, we also got another tornado warning up here to the north that recently just got issued here not long ago for Cedar Valley, Oklahoma, which is north of Oklahoma City. Also out here for Crescent, Mulhall, and Orlando. Once again, this is not Orlando, Florida. This is Orlando, Oklahoma. Got a lot of flash flooding going on up in Arkansas, northwestern side here. A lot of thunder showers going on out there. Nothing crazy though out there. Just severe weather wise. Just a lot of rain currently falling. All right, so the line is now moving through the heart of Oklahoma City here. And we're going to point northwest here. So this camera here is in eastern OKC. See here. Yep, coming right up on Edmond too. Edmond, Oklahoma, which is just northern portions of Oklahoma City. You guys are going to be getting this here in about a minute or two. Lake Alma, you're about 5 minutes away. Forest Park, about 3-4 minutes away. Currently taking a look, still no active debris signatures at the moment. Like I mentioned, though, please do not let your guard down, even though we don't see any active debris signatures here. Same thing for the northern storm out here by Cedar Valley, Cimarron City, Crescent, Mulhall, and Orlando. Currently no active debris signatures here. Do got a little bit of rotation here, just kind of to the northeast of Cimarron City currently. This did cross over Cimarron City a little bit ago, about 10 so minutes ago. Now it's moving. Now it's northeast of Cimarron City, heading to the northeast here. So heads up towards areas like Mulhall, Orlando, Oklahoma. Gotta have a close look out for those areas there. Got some great news, guys. They just canceled that tornado warning in Oklahoma City. Y'all are now good to come out of your shelters. No longer needed in Oklahoma City. That is great news to hear. Obviously, Oklahoma City's been kind of getting it rough last couple nights, and last thing we needed was another tornado warning this morning. But good news, Oklahoma City no longer under a tornado warning. So areas of Oklahoma City, Del City, Midwest City, Forest Park, Lake Alma, Spencer, the Village, and Edmond. You guys are now good to come out of your shelter. However, we still do have a tornado warning to the north, like we mentioned, out here towards Cedar Valley, Cimarron City, and Crescent, also including Mulhall and Orlando. Now, the rotation is actually just east of Cimarron City. We just got a new Polygon update, which is now canceling the warning for Crescent, Cimarron City, as well as Cedar Valley. So those three areas, once again, Cedar Valley, Cimarron City, and Crescent are no longer under that tornado warning. Rotation right now, currently, it's just southwest of Mulhall. Just got a new update on the velocity. It kind of looks like hopefully that that rotation might be dying down a little bit here. So that could be some good news there. However, we still need to be in our safe spots for Mulhall and Orlando overall. Okay, we're going to take a quick little peek over here towards Frederick radar, southwest Oklahoma real quickly. Just want to peek on things, see how the rest is doing here. My buddy lives between Meade and Clara, south of Durant, hoping he gets missed today, but not looking well. Yeah, well, hopefully everything will be all right for him. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. Let's watch that. Let's keep an eye on these little areas over here, too. Towards, like, just slightly west of Wichita Falls. I want to keep an eye on that little bunch of storms developing out there. No active debris signatures on that tornado warning we have currently. Great news, but once again, don't let your guard down, guys. We still got Mulhall and Orlando, Oklahoma inside of the tornado warning here. Yeah, don't mistaken this Orlando for Florida's Orlando. This is Oklahoma, Orlando, or Orlando, Oklahoma. Just FYI. Got about 11 minutes left on that warning there. Yep, so Oklahoma City currently still getting that line of storms going through here. The good news is, like we mentioned, we did cancel that tornado warning for Oklahoma City. No longer is there. Things are looking a lot better out here in Oklahoma City. Definitely thankful for that. So yeah, you guys out there in Oklahoma City, you guys are good now. However, we still are watching closely for this area towards Mulhall and Orlando, Oklahoma. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a super populated area here. How fast is it moving? Northeast at 40. So, actually, let's pull up our velocity real quickly. Got to go off of that area where the rotation's at. Yeah, so it'll be right there towards Mulhall in about 20 minutes or so, roughly. And Orlando in about 22 minutes here too. Population, according to this, is 426. So, yeah. Also, that velocity seems to have calmed down quite a bit too. Definitely. Yeah, definitely thankful. Let's see here. But yeah, once again, everybody, if you know anybody who's in the risk area for today, like I said, make sure that they are weather aware. Make sure that they are ready to go because, like I said, we got a big day ahead of us today, guys. Big day ahead of us. Not just a tornado threat, but also, you know, a big problem regarding like, you know, damaging winds and even hail. What's up, Bruno? Hope you're doing good, man. But yeah, you know, it's just it's gonna be a bad day. You know, potentially. Hopefully it doesn't play out. But did they just cancel that other tornado warning? I think they might have. They sure did. Nice. Okay, guys, we just lost that one tornado warning, thankfully. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That rotation seemed to have gone away. We got Mulhall and Orlando. You guys are no longer under that tornado warning. You guys are good. Which now leads us back to no warnings, thankfully. Still got to keep a close eye on that line, though. Do I think we'll have a moderate risk? I've been hearing it a lot. I don't know. I don't think so, personally, but we'll see. We have a new update coming out here very soon, actually, in about 8 minutes. Should have a new convective outlook. We'll see what they did. See if they did anything higher. So yeah, we're getting ready to get a new new outlook here, y'all. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see. Otherwise, let's take a look really quickly at the models since we are currently in a zone where we have no active warnings. Once again, everybody, if you're just tuning back in here, we did lose our 2 tornado warnings, thankfully. Oklahoma City's good. And Mulhall and Orlando, Oklahoma's good as well. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We got the the 11 Zulu run here. You know what I'm starting to notice? Oh, oh, that got messed up. Apparently. I don't know what happened. Hold on. My screen here got a little... That's not the right one either. There we go. That's the right one. So I'm a little concerned now that I'm looking at this model here. See, something that makes me a little bit concerned is like these guys. You know, these little cells here. Because the main line is forming behind that. You can see this is the main line right here. There very well could be some prefrontal storms ahead of that cold front, which, you know, that's kind of a big problem because that's why we had such a, you know, such a heavy tornadic night the other night. Was because of the fact that we had those prefrontal storms that were ahead of the cold front or ahead of that frontal system. So that's what I'm a little bit concerned about. Is going to be these guys here. So we'll watch it very closely. And by the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, we are about to get a new SPC update here. So we're going to see what we got going on if they decided to up anything or whatever. But yeah, we do got quite the setup today, y'all. Great moisture, great instability. Wow, dude, that lower level jet even is like ripping. Look at that, 45 knots or so, 45 knot lower level jet. I mean, this is the real deal here. Yeah, I mean, when this happens, we could be running maybe 50 knot lower level winds here. I definitely do see why they expanded that tornado risk up there. Let's see, we're gonna hop to the Midwest here too. The good news is that a lot of these places are getting precipitation, which is much needed. You know, it's been pretty. It has been pretty dry and out in these regions here. So. All right, let's see. We got a new update anytime soon. Yeah, just awaiting that new SPC outlook, y'all. Taking a quick little peek here at the current radar, we do have a handful of storms popping off here, but like we mentioned, this is currently sub-severe now. We did just lose our 2 tornado warnings, thankfully. Those are no longer in effect. As of now, really the only thing we have going on that's, concerning right now is this flash flooding up in northwestern Arkansas and a little bit of like south central Missouri. Let's see here. Yeah, so far we look pretty good on that line. Nothing really catches the eye right now. Really great news. Really good news. All right, let's see. Go ahead and refresh SPC. Yep, should have a new update literally coming out at any moment. Maybe I can get it on Twitter first. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Still enhanced, guys. They did not update it to moderate. We're still good. We're still enhanced. Here's the fresh new outlook that just came out here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but nothing's really changed from what it looks like. The only thing I'm going to have to see is if they upped that wind or that hail threat to hatched. But looks like we still have that 10% SIG tornado threat. So, I mean, nothing's really changed on that. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it looks identical to the last update there. But anyways, everybody, if y'all are new to here, once again, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated, y'all. Like I mentioned, we're gonna try to cover as much as this as we can. I've been covering a lot of the night so far, so we'll try to stream as long as we can here. At the moment out here, we have like Oklahoma City currently. Like I mentioned, they just had a tornado warning here a little bit ago. Thankfully, is no longer in effect here. We do have a lot of showers and thunder showers working its way in towards the region here. It's going to amplify some of that rainfall total and stuff like that. To the north, we still got to watch this line here too. Still cannot guarantee that there will not be no tornadic activity on it. The thing is if you look closely at the radar, you notice how what's ahead of the line is moving directly north. That's our northerlies. Our lower level winds here. You got that strong northerly movement of air, bringing in a lot of moisture, bringing in a lot of warmth and stuff like that. Then behind the line here, you can actually see how the activity is moving to the northeast here. This is moving to the northeast while this is moving to the north. So that's you can see that. We're kind of moving like perpendicular here, and that's one thing it's something you are going to notice is a rapid shift in wind direction once that line passes through. But yeah, as of right now, everything looks okay. Knock on wood. We're gonna hop a little bit further south here. We're gonna pull up Frederick radar. Just want to take a little peek on these storms out by Wichita Falls area. We're going to keep a close eye on these ones. Yeah, we do got some, kind of got another little line maybe trying to form here, just west of Wichita Falls. Keep a Keep an eye on this one here too. Hopping up here towards Missouri for a minute. We do have a little bit of shower activity out here towards like Springfield. Nothing big though. Yeah, actively nothing concerning for Missouri or anything like that right now. However, tonight that will change. Sometime in the evening, we'll be getting that line that will roll through, which will kind of allow for the potential of some nasty storms. Here we go. New update. Okay, guys, so it literally does not look like they've changed anything. Here's SPC's page here. Everything looks the same. It's looks the same here. Oh yeah, you're right, Storm Tracker. It is all hatched now. Yeah, so there was actually a little itty bitty sliver over here towards like central Missouri that was non-hatched. So meaning that it was just a normal 10% tornado risk. Now all of the tornado risk is a hatched or a significant risk, meaning that in the yellow here, there could be the possibility of seeing tornadic activity, maybe EF2 or greater. I hate to say that. And the part that makes me a little uneased is the fact of how big that significant tornado risk is. I mean, like we mentioned, this is like 7 million people in the area. Not to mention, this is a 71,000 square miles. That actually increased since the last update slightly. But, I mean, 71,000 square miles with a population of about 7 million people inside of that hatch risk for tornadoes. I mean, like I mentioned, that's the area here where we could have some strong tornadoes today. And that's not the overall tornado threat. I mean, that includes even more people. Let's see. I mean, we have about almost 10 million people in the 5% risk area, and we have about 9 million, a little bit more up here in the 2% areas. I mean, we got a lot of people in the tornado threat today, which it's a little bit nerve-wracking, just a little bit concerning. But yeah, so obviously, guys, just make sure you all are prepped. Make sure you guys are weather aware out there, and we'll continue to stream as much as I can. Once again, I mean, I've been up all night covering this here. So I'm going to try to do my best. I mean, I can only stay on for so long until energy starts to run out, but I'm going to try to get some rest, and we'll cover this tonight too. Whenever I wake up, I'll immediately hop back on, but I'm not heading off right now. I'm just saying whenever I go to bed, I will hop on in the evening and cover night again. But the good news is that after today, we're not going to really see much of anything crazy after this. I mean, you guys can see that little panel on the bottom left there. So here's actually tomorrow's outlook. Here's our day 2 outlook. We just have a little marginal here tomorrow, a little bit across like Louisiana, a little sliver of eastern Texas, for the northern coast, out there in that region, like southeastern Arkansas, and just a little itty bitty sliver of like west central Mississippi here. So the good news is that, yeah, I mean, it's that threat is going to really die down very quickly as we approach our way into tomorrow. So that's obviously great news. Great news. Obviously we don't want any more after this. I mean, we've been getting slammed. Oklahoma's been getting hit hard the last couple of days. Good morning, Calvin. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let us know. Don't hesitate. Once again, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys out. So, if you guys have any questions of your area, if you're concerned about your area, if you're not sure what kind of risk you're in, feel free to throw down a zip code. We'll even plug it in here, and we'll just see what kind of risk you're in. We're just going to go off of like SPC and stuff like that. So we're going off of the official outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. So yeah, if I can do that, if I can help you guys out in any form of way, I will do my best. I'll definitely do my best here. Let's see, another terrible day. I live in Oklahoma. I mean, hopefully it doesn't get too bad today. Do I think the outlook is done expanding? We'll see. I think. I mean, it's probably not going to get much bigger than it is now. Let's see here. Can I check on 72653? Of course, 72653. Got you, my friend. This is Arkansas. Yeah. So the area up here where you chose here, we do have a level 2 threat today. So you're kind of in the middle risk per se. The great news about this is that you're not in that hatch risk. So you're not in that potential for strong tornadoes. I mean, while there could be some tornadic activity nearby, the potential for tornadoes EF2 or greater is to your west. So you're not really in anything like significant tornado-wise. However, there is still a possibility that we could get a couple of tornadic cells nearby. So keep a close eye out there for that. And if there's a tornado warning that gets issued for you, just know where to go. I want you to think of that now. Know where would you go if there was a tornado warning. And like I said, obviously basement, storm cellar is a good place. If you do not have those, then find the lowest point of your home. The lowest floor, interior portion, bathroom or closet. Best place to go. In terms of damaging winds, we do got a 15% chance out here too. So it's not solely a tornado threat today. Really, it's a triple threat. We do got the wind threat here too. Potential as that line rolls through tonight. We could have some gusty winds here, ranging maybe 60, maybe 70 miles an hour, gusting. What the winds could get up to, what they could peak to for a few seconds. And of course, our hail threat, it does exist. It's a 5% chance. It's a pretty low threat overall, but that's your threat. So yeah, obviously could be worse. But yeah, be weather aware out there, my friend. Definitely want you to be watching this one closely. Let's see here. What's the thoughts on the flooding risk for St. Louis? So let's look at WPC real quickly, see what they got here on the day one outlook. We do got a really big slight risk here today for flooding, which is the scale goes up to 4. We're in a level 2 out of 4, so it's kind of a middle threat. St. Louis definitely has a shot for some flooding. I mean, if you really dry out an area, right? These places have been dry as a bone for a while, and you just all of a sudden introduce a lot of rain at once, that creates a big flooding problem. And that's kind of what we're dealing with today in some of these areas here. But yeah, St. Louis, decent flooding threat. Definitely does look like it. Yeah. Tomorrow, it's a little bit of one. Yeah, tomorrow's not going to be anything super crazy. Tomorrow we should be relatively mild on severe weather and flooding. Let's see here. Do I think it could possibly increase to a moderate? Isaac, I don't think so, man. I've had so many people ask me that today. I don't think so. I mean, obviously that decision's solely up to the SPC. I mean, that's their call. I don't think so. What about Benton County, Arkansas? Let's see here. All right, Benton County, Arkansas here. Let's see. So this is up in the northwestern side of the state. Yeah, you guys, I think you're in the 10%. Yep. So unfortunately, you are in that hatch risk for tornadoes, which is a 10% chance of tornadoes, which is a pretty strong threat for tornadic activity. So yeah, definitely keep a close eye on the weather today. You're going to want to watch today very closely. There, unfortunately, could be the possibility of some strong tornadoes even as well, possibly EF2 or greater. That's what the hatch risk signifies, is the fact that we could have some of those tornadoes being EF2 or greater. So keep that in mind. Now, also on top of that, too, we do have a wind threat, which this is a 30% chance, of damaging winds. As that storm kind of rolls through later this evening, there's going to be the potential for straight line wind damage as well. Potentially 60, maybe 70 mile an hour wind gusts could occur as well. And then lastly, we do even have a bit of a hail threat, too. You have a 15% chance for hail, which could range in around maybe 1 to 2 inches in diameter overall is kind of where we're standing with that. Let's see here. But anyways, Quincy wants me to look here due north of Claremore for 74017. Gotcha. 4017. If you guys could hit that subscribe button, leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. Once again, help spreading that word out there, guys, is everything, and could be life-saving information for y'all. So if you guys could help us, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, so this area is actually also in that 10% hatch risk. You're kind of on the northern side of it, but you are in the significant tornado threat today. So we could have some strong tornadoes nearby. In terms of damaging winds, also the 30% chance out here, and the hail threat, 15% chance out here. So you're kind of in the rough spot for today. You're kind of in the area where the heaviest activity is expected. So please be careful, my friend. Definitely keep a close eye on the radar. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings. I mean, most phones have a function that automatically alert you. I know there's a way to disable that, so make sure it's not disabled. For one. Also, if you have a weather radio and it's off, turn it on. Make sure it's on. I know, I have a weather radio. I turn it off whenever there's no severe weather expected. Just don't forget to turn it on if you have one. Let's see here. Millie, is that your name? Millie says, thanks so much. No problem. You're very welcome. DJ wants me to take a look at 73108. Gotcha, man. Let's see here. Over here to 73108 here, Oklahoma City. Yeah, so we actually just had that tornado warning that rolled through. We just covered a minute ago. As of now, you're good, but we might get some more storms later on today. So definitely want you to be weather aware out here as well. Oklahoma City is unfortunately in that 10% hatch risk, which as Oklahoma City sits, it is a pretty populated area. There's a 10% chance of a tornado dropping within 25-mile radius of your area, in which, not to mention also watching out for the wind threat. Thankfully, the wind threat is higher. You're kind of in the middle threat, which, is still a decent shot for some gusty winds and stuff, but the heaviest of the threat is east of you, which is obviously better because I wouldn't want to have the heavy risk anyways. But yeah, so you still are in a risk here for damaging winds. Once again, 60, maybe 70 mile an hour wind gusts could be a possibility out of these storms here later today. And the hail threat, we do have a hail threat too. 15% chance hail, possibly 1, maybe 2 inches in diameter. Could be possible today. Could be possible. Let's see here. What about Cleveland, Oklahoma? What about the risk today? Let's see here. Cleveland, Oklahoma. We are. I think you are in that 10% risk, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let's look for sure. Actually, no. Yeah, you're in the 5. Yeah, you're just shy of that 10% risk. Now, don't let that put your guard down because, this is still a active threat for tornadic activity. There still is a possibility we could get some tornadic activity nearby. So, yeah, as storms roll through later today, just make sure that you are ready to go. Make sure you have a plan in place. This goes really to everybody. Make sure that you guys have a plan in place, know where to go if a tornado warning is issued. Obviously, if you don't know where to go, your house layout. I don't. So what we typically say to do is, obviously, if you have a storm cellar or a basement, then yeah, no joke, go there. If you don't, though, not everybody does. So if you do not, go to the central interior portion of your home on the lowest floor. Say if you have a 1-2 story house, go to the lowest floor. So that'll be the first floor. and make sure you're in the middle as well. But yeah, so like I said, go to the middle of your home, such as a bathroom, a closet, a small little room on the interior portion of your home. That is where you want to go. That's where you want to go. Let's see here. Weather traffic report says, love the coverage, man. Thank you for streaming all night and into the morning. You're very welcome. You guys are very welcome. I'm glad to help out. That's what we're here for. Let's see. We appreciate you being live this morning. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Kermit? Hope you're doing good. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it. Waylon says, I like that you say tornado possible instead of other streamers saying tornado. Yeah, I mean, some people can be a little bit more heavier on that. But, there is a possibility we could have a tornado outbreak today. That's why I put tornado outbreak possible. Because the ingredients are there. And like I mentioned, this is a big risk, too. I mean, this is a big area. Like 70,000... 72,000 square miles in the hatched risk alone, in the 10% risk, which that's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Ro wants me to take a look here at, let's see, 73160. Gotcha. Let's see here. 73160. Got you. This is in Moore, Oklahoma. So yeah, Oklahoma City, Moore area. We definitely are in kind of the heavy risk today for tornadic potential. So we do got that 10% hatch risk for Oklahoma City, including more in your case. So yes, definitely be weather aware for tornadic activity. Make sure you have, once again, a way to receive warnings. Have that plan in place. Like I said, I cannot stress that enough. Have a plan in place. Know where to go. But yeah, you really want to be watching the weather today, very, very closely. Now, like we mentioned, you're kind of in the middle threat for the wind. The scale today goes up to level 3. We're at a level 2 out of 3 wind threat for today. So what that equivalents to is a 15% chance for damaging winds to occur within 25-mile radius of your location, in which we could have those winds maybe gusting as the storms roll through. Remember, gusting, what they could peak to, could get up to maybe 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. We'll have to see how that plays out. Let's see here. What am I thinking for my bank, Texas today? Should I send my kids to school? Let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up for you, my friend. Let's see here. My bank. Texas. All right, so this is up on the... Okay, you're just slightly southeast of Dallas. So that decision is going to be ultimately up to you. I'm not going to make that decision for you. However, I will say that there is going to be the possibility for tornadoes nearby. The good news is that threat, you're not in the hatched risk threat. While there is still a shot for some tornadic activity, the good news is that you're not really in that, what we call the hatch risk, which the hatch risk threat means like EF2 or greater potential. So if we did get tornadoes out here, there's a chance they would be a little bit more on the weaker scale. But there is still a tornado threat, still needs to be watched. You guys still need to be weather aware out there today. Damaging winds as well, as that line of storms rolls through, we could have some gusty winds, once again, 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. And even hail, a little bit of a hail threat there too, 15% chance, 1, maybe 2 inches in diameter could be possible. But yeah, that decision's going to be up to you. I'm not going to make that decision for you, but I will definitely say that, you do need to watch the weather today. Today's definitely one of the days that you need to keep radar on standby and make sure you have ways to receive those alerts. Like I mentioned, most phones have that function where they, broadcast the emergency alert. The only thing is some people turn that off. There is an option to turn it off. I had it turned off on my phone forever. I would advise against that. So if you have the setting turned off, go to your settings. I know in Apple, if you have an iPhone, whatever. I know in Apple, if you go to settings, I think it's under notifications. So go to settings, go to notifications, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there you go. You should see emergency alerts. Turn that on, and that will give you that'll let you know if there's a tornado warning or something bad in your area. So just make sure you have that turned on. I don't know about Android. I don't use Android, but that's to my iPhone users. And like I said, even if you have weather radios, turn those on. Make sure that those are ready and primed and all that stuff. But it's going to be a big day today, unfortunately. Hopefully it's just a big old bust. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, you guys out here in Oklahoma have been getting slammed pretty hard lately. All right, we're gonna hop over here to back to the radar here. So we are still watching that little line roll through. At the moment, knock on wood, it is pretty calm. We did have a tornado warning earlier in Oklahoma City. We covered a little bit ago. Also, that one warning to the north. Thankfully, those are no longer in effect here. Let's do a quick little velocity scan here just to take a peek and see what's going on. Not really seeing anything super eye-catching right now, which is great. Let's hop down to Frederick radar, southwest Oklahoma, just for a moment. It's just good to keep a little lookout in the region, kind of see what's going on. But yeah, for now, everything looks okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good out here so far. But yeah, we'll definitely be keeping a very close look on radar today. Sam says there is rotation in areas around Texas. Yeah, we'll watch that. I mean, if it becomes warned, we'll hop on that quickly. Right now, so for my folks in the Oklahoma City area, we do have a bit more rain heading into the region. A little bit of showers and thunder showers rolling through here. This is a current look here in eastern Oklahoma City. You can see the skyline in the background. Roads are definitely still wet from the storms that we just saw, but the sun is coming up. The sun is coming up out here. Unfortunately, the threat's not over today for Oklahoma City. We still have another that back line you can see here on my radar in the bottom left. This in the southwestern side, this is going to be one of the main lines that rolls through. So we'll just need to watch the evolution of that line there. But anyways, guys, if y'all have any questions, feel free to let us know. Once again, if you want me to take a look at your zip code forecast, like I said, I have no problem with that. Throw it down in the chat. We'll do our best, and I'll let you kind of know what you're in your threat for, or what kind of threat you're in for, and anything I can do to help you guys out. The main thing here is just to keep you guys posted and stuff like that. See, storm is going mostly north, missing northeast Oklahoma. Well, remember, we got that northerly advecting air ahead of the line, so what that's doing is supplying the atmosphere here with a lot of moisture, a lot of warmth, and whenever that storm goes through, storm motion's kind of to the northeast, but the whole thing's moving eastward, we got that cooler back into air that'll come through. So it's you got to know the wind directions here with these systems. Let's see. Hope everyone stays safe. Absolutely. Yeah. Like I mentioned, guys, if there's anything I can do to help out, I will be more than glad to do what I can. And that's why I'm saying, if you guys have any zip codes that you want me to look, just if you're not sure what kind of risk you're in, if you're not really sure what kind of risk you're in or whatever, just let me know, and we'll try to figure that out for you. But if you guys are just tuning in here and you haven't seen the outlook for today, we got a pretty beefy risk for severe weather. We do have a big ol' enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 severe weather threat, with a very large hatched risk for tornadic activity. So we do have ourselves, mostly central eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, western Arkansas, and like southwestern central portions here of Missouri is kind of where that hatch risk for tornadic activity is. However, the overall tornado threat goes from western, kind of west central Illinois, all the way down towards like South Texas, towards like San Antonio. So that's that. Let's see here. Patty wants me to take a look at 65804. Gotcha. Let's take a look at that. 65804. This is in Springfield. Yeah, so Springfield's one of the areas that we got to be really looking out for today. As you see here, we do have a significant severe threat. That's a 10% risk out there for tornadoes. But, you know, the hatch risk that we have for this region is signifying we could have some strong tornadoes included in the bunch. So, yeah, later this afternoon, this evening, you're going to want to really look out for the storms. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings, like we said. And on top of that, there's also a pretty decent damaging wind threat. Non-significant, but we do have a 30% chance of seeing damaging winds, possibly 60, 70 mile-an-hour wind gusts as the line kind of goes through. And a little bit of a hail threat, 5% chance, relatively low. There is a small chance for a little bit of hail, possibly, 1, maybe 2 inches in diameter maximum. So, yeah, that's there. That's that. Let's see here. What about 74435? Gotcha. Let's see here. 74435. Make sure I got that. Okay. So this is this is Gore, Oklahoma. So this is on the eastern side. So yeah, you guys are also going to be included in that 10% risk out there. Let's see here. So yeah, you guys are in that 10%. We do have ourselves once again a 30% chance out there for damaging wind gusts. Once again gusting maybe 60, 70 miles an hour. And then the hail threat out here is a 15% chance for maybe 1-2 inches in diameter overall. Gordon wants me to take a look at 96007. Gotcha. It's 96007. This is for California. I'm telling you right now, my friend, California's looking pretty good. Nothing severe weather-wise going on out there for today. So you're good out here. Yeah, today's concern for severe weather is out here for these areas here that's listed. So Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois. A little bit of Kansas, southeastern side. Those are the states that is in the active severe weather threat. But yeah. But like I mentioned, guys, I've been up all night. I've been covering this here for a while today. We've done a couple live streams overnight. So I'm not going to be live during the whole event, obviously. But we will come back later tonight to cover this. I'll be live whenever the storms kind of go through Missouri and whatever. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that at some point here, relatively soon, we're probably going to call it a stream. Let's see here. Jen wants me to take a look at 76244. No problem. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Let's see, 76244. This is Fort Worth area. Gotcha. Yeah, so Dallas Fort Worth area needs to be watching it. Now the good news is where you're at. You are not under that hatched risk for tornadic activity. So with that being said, you got a 5% chance for tornadoes. So it's not the highest threat for tornadic activity today. However, it still is a decent threat for potential tornadic activity. There is a shot that there could be some tornadoes nearby, in which you should keep a close eye on the weather today. And everything like that. So yeah, tornadic activity is possible today. Damaging winds, another thing, 15% chance within 25-mile radius of you. There's a 15% chance of seeing, damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. And then, of course, lastly, our hail threat is also there as well. 15% chance here for hail, ranging 1, maybe 2 inches in diameter. So that's for you there, Jen. Gordon, let's see here, 74006. Let's see here, 74006. This is for Bartlesville area. So I think this area is actually on the 5% tornado risk. Let's see here. Yeah, so Gordon, this area here in Bartlesville is under the 5% chance for tornadoes. So it's not the hatch risk, thankfully, but still is a tornado potential. Still is a decent shot for maybe a couple, tornadic activity nearby, a little bit of tornadic activity nearby. So the wind threat is a 15% chance, non-significant risk, meaning that, within 25-mile radius of you, within a circle, 25-mile radius, there is a 15% chance that we could have some damaging wind gusts. What winds could peak up to, and the storms could get maybe 70 or 60 or 70 miles an hour. And of course, lastly, our hail threat is fairly low, a 5% chance of hail, maybe between 1, maybe 1.5, 2 inches in diameter maximum. So, is it going to hit Missouri? I just joined. Yes, Milo. This is going to be a pretty big concern for Missouri as well. We do have that hatched tornado risk going all the way up here towards central Missouri. No problem, Jen. You're very welcome. Could this move more east? Probably not much. Probably not much. We just got our new outlook here not too long ago, and obviously with the event starting kind of underway here, it's unlikely we'll move a little bit, because obviously whenever you get close, there goes my phone. Obviously, whenever you get close enough to the event, there's the error margin is much smaller overall. But anyways, so yeah, you guys definitely please be careful out there today. Let's see here. Today we're gonna likely get upgraded to a tornado-driven moderate. Who? Max said that? I don't know about all that, man. I don't know. I think we're gonna stay enhanced for tornadoes, personally. Let's see here. Milo says, "Thanks, Andrew. Best weatherman. Always love watching. I'll join later too." Sounds good, Milo. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get moderate today, honestly. I mean, obviously, I don't know for sure. I'm not SPC, but neither is him. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, so once again, everybody, if you guys have any questions, if there's like I said, if you want me to take a look at your zip code, like I mentioned, we're here for you. Like I said, I want to help out as much as possible. We're going to take a quick little peek here at the radar down in southwestern Oklahoma. KFDR radar real quickly. Just want to see what's going on. See if we got anything crazy going on out here. As of now, last time we looked here, there really didn't seem to be anything crazy. Things look pretty good. Not really seeing anything catching the eye right now. But yeah, like I mentioned, guys, if you are tuning in here, we are doing zip codes. So we will do our best to help you guys out personally. Yeah, I mean, even out here towards like central Oklahoma, doesn't seem like there's anything crazy going on right now in that line. So that line's probably just producing some heavy rain and a little bit of gusty winds, but nothing severe right now. Illinois wants me to look at the HRRR model. Okay. Got ya. Bring it up here real quickly. Hop you guys over to future radar here based off of the HRRR model run. So yeah, this was kind of the thing I was wanting to tell you guys about here. What I'm a little concerned about here is going to be these guys right here. You see them? So these are going to be inside of that. So this is the prefrontal storms right here. So your main line is going to be right here. And those prefrontals is ahead of that frontal system, which those are the ones that can really crank up that tornado probability. And a matter of fact, that's what happened the other night, up there towards like central Oklahoma. The reason why we had so many tornadoes is because we had all those prefrontals, those storms that fired off ahead of that cold front. And if they can become organized enough, they can be tornadic issues. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, but if it does, that's a little bit concerning. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Lauren says, "Thanks for being on and keeping us updated." You're very welcome. No problem. No problem. Let's see here. Can I check on 60944? Gotcha. Yeah. Top one back here real quickly. see here. Illinois. Yeah, you guys, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're far away from the threat here, my friend. The threat's going to be far to your southwest. No problem for you, Isaac. Let's see here. Alani wants me to take a look at, let's see, 73160. Gotcha. 73160. For more Oklahoma. Gotcha. Yeah, so more definitely needs to be on the lookout for today. We do, unfortunately, have that hatch risk for tornadoes, including more today. So that's a significant threat for, for tornadic activity. So the way that this is that within 25-mile radius of, of where you're at, there is a 10% chance that we could have a tornado potentially EF2 or greater. So, 25-mile radius around you, there's a 10% chance of having a tornado. And there's a shot that it could be, once again, maybe EF2 or greater, unfortunately. But that's really not the only threat either. I mean, we have that 15% chance for damaging wind gusts. Thankfully, not currently, significant, meaning that the wind gusts from the storms could be ranging 60, 70 miles an hour, what they could peak to, those wind gusts. And of course, we do have a 15% hail risk too. Nothing extremely crazy, but we could have some large hail instances, maybe 1 to 2 inches in diameter or so. Let's see here. Concern for my sister in northern Arkansas. See here, Sharp County. No place to shelter if they need to. So, except for northeastern, really northeastern Arkansas, depends on where you're at, is pretty good. I mean, if you're out there near like Jonesboro, like northeastern, is that Mountain Home area? I feel like somebody had me look at Mountain Home earlier. There's so many people. it's like hard to keep up with everything. But yeah, I mean, the more west you go in Arkansas, the greater the severe weather threat overall. Let's see here. Painted wants to look at Bentonville, Arkansas. Gotcha. No problem. Bentonville, Arkansas. Let's see what we got going on here. So we do got a enhanced risk. Yeah, so this is actually the region here where we could actually see, potential significant tornadic activity. So what I mean by that is that we do have a 10% chance for tornadoes out here. Like we mentioned, unfortunately, there could be some tornadoes, maybe EF2 or greater. Not saying they all will. It means that some could become EF2 or greater. So we could have some strong tornadoes here for today, unfortunately, later on today. On top of that, we do have a 30% chance here for damaging winds. As the line rolls through, there's going to be the possibility for straight line wind damage. Damage from these lines of the line here of storms. So damaging winds could be ranging maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. And then, of course, lastly, we do have a bit of a hail threat too. A 15% chance for hail, ranging 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Could be possible. Let's see here. Am I able to check up on 73054? Yeah, of course. No problem. 73054. Got you, my friend. All right, so this area... Yeah, so this is actually there towards Oklahoma City. So to my folks who's in Oklahoma City, this kind of applies to you guys as well. So we are in the 10% risk here for tornadoes. That's kind of the big problem is we have a significant risk for tornadoes, potential of EF2 plus, but it covers such a very large area. So for this area, yes, we do have that 10% chance. We're going to definitely want to keep a close eye out there for today for tornadic activity. There is a chance that we could have some tornadoes nearby. Now, when it comes to it here, overall, make sure that you have a plan, and that goes to everybody. Make sure you guys have a plan. If a tornado warning gets issued, you got to think to yourself, where are you going to go? Basement storm cellar, if you have that, go there. If you do not, which not everybody does, go to the central interior portion of your home, the lowest floor, in the middle of your home, such as, a bathroom or a closet, that is kind of where you want to go. So make sure you have that plan in place. Also, another thing to think about too is, the damaging winds that we have, that wind threat that we have out here today. Potentially 60, 70 plus mile an hour winds could occur on this line of storms here that forms, in which, if you have anything that's loose outside, stuff that can easily get blown around, before you go into work or before you do whatever, it'd be advised that you bring in those loose objects or tie them down, whatever, one of the two. So just look around, go on your porch. If there's anything that could easily get blown around, bring that inside until the line passes. And then once the line goes through, then you can put it back out. But just wanted to do that, or wanted to let you know that. Let's see here. Monet wants me to take a look at, let's see here, 64079. Gotcha. Let's see here. This is for Missouri. So this is out here on the northwest side. So you're actually pretty good. I don't think you're in the risk today. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Kansas City area, which you're north of Kansas City. You're good. Nothing today expected. Let's see here. We will stay alert. Thank you for all the info. Really appreciate it. No problem, Painted. Anytime. Anytime, you guys. Glad to be here. Let's see here. Majin wants me to take a look at 62034. 62034. Let's see here. Illinois. Okay, yeah, so this is... Yeah, you guys are actually in that low-end severe weather threat. They did include central and kind of western portions of Illinois in today's severe weather threat. So tornado-wise, we do have a 2% chance, low threat for tornadoes, of course. But, an isolated tornado or two could occur in western Illinois. So keep a close eye out there for that. It's possible. Damaging winds, we got a 5% chance. Pretty low threat as well, gusting maybe up to 60 miles an hour or so. And, of course, we're actually not in a hail threat out here, which is good. So no really risk for hail really going on there. So that's obviously great news. Yeah, so just keep a close eye out there for low-end threat for tornadoes and, for damaging wind gusts. Let's see here. All right, Daniel wants me to take a look at 73507. Let's see here. 73507. Gotcha. Lawton. Yeah, so they actually included Lawton. Oh, speaking of, we actually got a severe warning over you. That's a brand new warning. Quarter hail, 60 mile an hour wind gusts. We got a little bit of a line coming through. So stay away from windows. Should be good. Yeah, anything like that, severe warning of 60 mile an hour wind gusts and like quarter hail, stuff like that, you can just stay indoors away from windows. No need to seek shelter or anything for that. But for today's risk that you have, that we do have a 10% risk for tornadoes. We do have that 10% hatch risk, which, once again, could signify the potential for some strong tornadic activity, which is a possibility, unfortunately. Damaging winds, 15% chance. Within 25 miles of you, there's a 15% chance of seeing damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 up to 70 mile an hour winds maximum. In this case, we're at 60 right now with the storm here that's warned for you. Then, of course, hail threat. We could see hail between 1 and maybe 2 inches in diameter out here. 15% chance as well. But, yeah, for the storm that you're in right now, 60 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter hail is possible. Let's see here. Cell says, appreciate it. Thank you. No problem. No problem, man. Let's see here. Supposed to be a second wave a little late today in Oklahoma City, right? Yeah, Riley. There'll be another wave coming towards Oklahoma City later today. What's the risk in Franklin County area? Lunar, I'm not sure what state that's in. Franklin County. Let me try to pull it up here. I don't know. No promises it'll work. It makes it a little easier if you guys could add the state too. So yeah, this is pulling up Los Angeles, Ohio. Yeah, gotta be a little more specific than that. How's Broken Arrow looking? Let's see here. I think that's Oklahoma, right? Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Yeah. So, for the area, yeah. So Tulsa in general, yeah, we do have that 10% hatch risk for tornadoes today. So we do have a pretty decent tornado risk today, unfortunately. So there's going to be the possibility for tornadoes nearby. Once again, within 25-mile radius of you, there is a 10% chance of a tornado dropping. And like we mentioned, you are in the hatch risk, or that significant risk, which is representing the fact that you might be seeing the potential here for tornadoes being EF2 or greater. That's kind of the big problem today, is just how big that risk is, that hatch risk is. So yeah, definitely be careful out there today. And of course, damaging winds here too. We actually have that 30% nearby, which is a 30% chance of having damaging wind gusts, capable producing damaging winds of 60, 70 miles an hour. And of course, even a hail threat too. 15% chance for hail 1-2 inches in diameter overall. For the winds, 60 to 70 miles an hour. So 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts, 1 to 2 inch hail in diameter, and the chances for a couple tornadoes nearby, and some could be quite strong. What's up, Jay? Hope you're doing good. Steven, they've already been happening today, man. Yeah, so the first rounds of tornadic supercells, they've kind of already happened. I mean, here a little bit ago, in this stream, we actually covered a tornado warning for Oklahoma City a little bit ago. Not active right now. It's finally gone. But, yeah, I mean, literally here at any time. It's kind of been going on and off all morning. Let's see. How will Rogers, Arkansas be? I have a friend there. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button, y'all. It'd be much appreciated. Definitely help us out. And if you guys could, share this too, that we can hopefully help out people. That's the goal here, is help out as many people as possible. So yeah, this area up here in northwest Arkansas, this is near like Fayetteville, Springdale area. We do got that hatch risk for tornadoes out here as well. That's kind of the issue here, is that the hatch risk for tornadic activity is quite large. This is a pretty big area. So yeah, we do have a 10% chance here for tornadoes, which does include that hatch risk, where we could have some of those tornadoes maybe being EF2 or greater. In terms of damaging winds, we got ourselves a 30% chance here for damaging winds. Capable 60, 70 mile an hour winds as that line comes through later this evening, and even a hail threat too. We do have that kind of the tip of the iceberg here. With the 15% risk for hail, which would be 1.5, 2 inches in diameter or so. So that's that. Let's see here. Sounds like it could get nasty. Yeah. Today does have some pretty unfortunate potential. Montreal, Canada here. Is it usual to have tornadoes in November? Yeah. So we're in second severe weather season. It can happen. It typically does happen yearly at some point. Yeah, I mean, it's not too uncommon that you have that. Let's see here. But anyways, yeah, right now we do got one severe warning popping off. This is out here towards Lawton, Oklahoma. This is for Medicine Park. Yeah, it's actually, you guys are in a heavy precip right now. Towards Boone, Broxton, you guys out there by Apache, Fletcher, Elgin, Sterling, Cyril, and Cement. You guys are in that warning there. 60 mile an hour wind gusts, a quarter hail. That's really all we got going on right now. So, thankfully, nothing too crazy. Knock on wood. But yeah, I mean, as we progress later down this morning and into the afternoon and evening, that's when things are going to really pick up. Yeah, it's kind of like I mentioned. It's been kind of on and off all morning here. I mean, I've been live a lot this morning, guys. Yeah, I am whooped. I've been total night mode. So, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to cover the main part. But whenever I wake up after a little bit of rest, we'll go live for whatever's left of it. I look very tired. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I've been up for many hours. I think I woke up before sunset yesterday. I've been total nocturnal lately. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Once again, we are doing zip codes here, so if you guys have a zip code you want me to pull up, and I'll let you know if you're in that active severe weather threat today. Lunar says Arkansas. So yeah, so we basically, the more west you go in Arkansas, the greater the potential out there. So yeah, the western side of Arkansas, we do have that 10% risk out there for tornadoes. Towards Little Rock, towards central Arkansas, we have a very small tornado risk out here. Pretty low end severe weather concern overall for like Little Rock, but like I mentioned, the more west you go, the greater that potential goes up quite a bit. Let's see here. Second severe weather season usually comes after the fourth summer in the first of fall. Yeah, it's how many crazy seasons we have in a year. Shoot, dude, it can be crazy out there, man. Let's see. How is Yukon looking for the day? 73099. Gotcha. I think I know where this is at, but I'm gonna pull up that zip code anyways. 73099. Gotcha. Yeah. So this is out there by Oklahoma City. So this just kind of counts for my folks who's in Oklahoma City right now. So we are in the enhanced risk, that level 3 severe weather threat. Unfortunately, the reason we are is because of that tornado risk. Here where you're at on this marker, and for Oklahoma City, we do have a 10% risk for tornadoes. That is a hatch risk. So that basically means that, we could have some, higher end tornado potential today. Maybe maybe EF2 or greater could occur. We'll have to look out there for that overall. Let's see here. Megan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. That's very, very sweet of you. Helps me out a ton. Saying, can I tell me what's going on in the 73701 area? I just woke up and Lil's our school. Thanks, boss. First of all, thank you for that. That means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you for the support. Obviously helps us out a bunch and helps go back into the programs and stuff. So thank you. So 73701. 73701. Got you. So you're in, I have no idea how you pronounce your town name, by the way. But for your area, actually the good news is that tornado threat, you're outside of the tornado threat. The risk is just barely to your south. So the good news is that, you're likely going to be fine from tornadoes and stuff like that. Damaging winds even, and hail. Actually, look at that. You're not even in the risk. You're right on the edge of it. Now, I will say this, SPC outlooks are great, and they do a really good job at determining, where the general area of severe weather could be contained. However, in some instances, there can be severe weather outside of the risk area. I'm not saying it will. It is very unlikely, and you're probably not going to see anything crazy today. But I just wanted to leave that as a possibility. But yeah, the odds, you're not expecting any severe weather today, Megan. So you should be good, my friend. Thank you once again for the 5. That's really sweet of you. Appreciate it very, very much. Let's see. Appreciate you and your channel. Thanks, Megan. I appreciate that. Thanks once again. Let's see. Robert wants me to take a look at 75410. Let's see here. First of all, let's go ahead and close that. So 75410. This is here in Alba, Texas. Okay, so this is, you guys out here, which is east of Dallas. This is right where that 10% risk for tornadoes, I believe, starts here. Yeah, so you are in a 10% chance, unfortunately. So as you may or may not know, that's kind of the big threat for today. That's kind of the main concern for today. One of the main concerns. In my opinion, that's kind of the biggest concern for today. But we do have a 10% chance for tornadoes. So like I said, how that works is within a 25-mile radius of your location here, there is a 10% chance that a tornado will drop within 25 miles of your area, of where you're at. So, and the thing is that unfortunately in this hatch risk, in this region that we have, there is a possibility we could have some stronger tornadic activity. For example, we could have tornadoes maybe EF2 or greater, unfortunately. So, we'll have to keep a close eye out there for that. So definitely want to watch out for tornadoes today. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings like we mentioned beforehand, and stuff like that. If you guys have a basement, a storm cellar, that's where you'd want to go. But like I mentioned, not everybody does. And so at that point, you would want to go to the central interior portion of your home on the lowest floor. So find a bathroom, a closet on the lowest floor, and go there and cover your head. That's what you'd want to do in a tornado warning. So just getting you prepped. Make sure you have a plan, guys. Know where to go. And also, like we mentioned too, it's not just a tornado threat out here, but it's also like damaging winds. This area is also in the 30% chance, for damaging wind. So that's something we'll need to look out for as well. Potential for some damaging straight line winds of potential 60, 70 miles an hour. So definitely want to keep a close eye out there. Not just for tornadoes, but also, for the gusty winds and stuff. Let's see here. What about 72956? Gotcha. Let's see here. 72956. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. It'll help us out and hopefully get that word out there to people who really need this. So for this area towards Fort Smith, we do have kind of the big threat for today. You're right in the middle of that 30% risk for damaging wind gusts. Once again, maybe 60, 70 miles an hour. Locally higher, cannot be ruled out. In terms of hail, we do have a 15% chance out here for hail between 1 and 2 inches in diameter possible. And, of course, we are in that 10% risk for tornadoes. So, like we mentioned, this is a hatch risk for tornadic activity, meaning that there is potential. We could have a couple strong tornadoes nearby. So, with there's a 10% chance within a 25-mile radius of your location where we could have tornadic activity overall. So. Let's see, Joplin, dude, coming in with a $10 super chat, man. Thank you, Joplin. That's really sweet of you, dude. Saying thank you for helping us stay informed during these weather events. We appreciate you. Joplin, thank you, dude. Seriously. Let's see, 66773. Got you, my friend. 66773. Dude, that means a lot to me. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for your support. So this is in Kansas, so you are actually in a 5% tornado risk here. You're still at risk for, a couple isolated tornadic potential. The good news, though, is that, you're not in the hatch risk, which, that's should be on the lower scale if tornadoes do occur nearby. But yeah, you do have a 5% chance, so still be actively aware that there could be some tornadic activity nearby. You have a 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. So within a 25-mile radius of your location, there is a, 15% chance out there for damaging winds up to 60, maybe 70 miles an hour overall. And then, of course, lastly, our hail threat here. We do have ourselves a 5% chance. Pretty low hail threat. Not really anything super crazy. But if we did get hail, it would probably be within the range of quarter size to 1.5, upwards of probably 2 inches. Let's see. Can I look at 74435 in a time frame if you can? Yeah, of course. No problem. Let's see here. 74435. This is out here in Gore, Oklahoma. So whenever it comes to it here, if we take a look over the outlook. So unfortunately, you are in that hatch risk for tornadoes today. So you do have a 10% chance of having, tornadoes within 25 miles of you. So there's a 10% chance of that happening. And of course, that is the hatch risk. So that does mean that there could be some strong tornadic activity nearby as well, unfortunately. So yeah, be extra cautious today. Be weather aware out there for tornadic activity. We do got a 30% chance for damaging winds as well. So we are talking as that line comes through, there is a 30% chance that we could have some, damaging wind gusts, 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. Remember, these are gusts, what they could peak up to, not necessarily what they're going to be sustained or constant at. And, of course, our hail threat, we do have a 15% chance out here as well for hail, possibly, 1-2 inches in diameter overall, too. Now, the timing of the event, I remember you were saying that as well, asking for that. So, timing is a little bit iffy. I don't trust the timing too much on models like this because, the other day the models were off a good 2 or 3 hours or so. But it looks like it's going to be sometime in the evening. Now, until then, there's a possibility we could just get a bunch of these little showers and thunderstorms could, go through. But the main line will come through probably sometime around roughly, you can just kind of see it's all over the place here. 4, 5, 6 o'clock or so. Take that with a grain of salt, of course. Let's see here. Joey wants me to take a look at 73529. Gotcha. 73529 for Comanche. So this is actually out here just slightly to the southeast of Lawton, Oklahoma. So this area is also in that 10% chance here for tornadoes. So we do obviously want to be extra cautious out here, my friend. Make sure you know where to go if a tornado warning is issued. Let's see here. We do have a 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts possible out of some of the storms today. And a 15% chance here for hail as well. Possibly, in the realm of 1 to 2 inches in diameter. So, be careful out there, my friend. Be careful. Electric wants me to take a look at 73522. 73522. That is in an area that's not available. See here, Vicky wants me to take a look at 74726. 74726. Gotcha. This is how do you even say this? I have no idea how you say that area. Anyways, but so this region, my friend, so you are in the 10% risk for tornadoes. Definitely want you to be cautious out there today. Make sure you are actively watching the weather. Make sure you have a way to receive those warnings and stuff like that, because it could be a pretty active day, so there could be some tornadic activity nearby, and we do have that hatch risk out there, which signifies that we could have possibly some tornadoes EF2 or greater. Unfortunately, you are in a 30% chance for damaging winds as well. Which is showing us that we could have, some gusty winds, 60, 70 miles an hour at the 30%, which is a pretty decent shot nearby. So keep that in mind. And, of course, our hail threat here, we do have a 15% risk out there for hail, possibly 1-2 inches in diameter here overall, too. Definitely be careful out there, my friend. Once again, the tornado threat that we have today is pretty large, unfortunately. Let's see here. What line am I talking about? I know it's supposed to shift northeast. This line is supposed to develop later tonight. This thing will kind of start off as just a bunch of scattered storms and eventually turn into this big line that you can see here. The problem that I kind of see kind of happening is, these prefrontals here, these kind of give me a little bit of concern. Like we mentioned, this is kind of what happened the other night where we had a lot of tornadoes near Oklahoma City. Why is that still drawing? Anyways, but so we got to keep a close eye for these prefrontals here, because these ones could really quickly develop into stuff. When I get a chance, can I check on 65085? Yeah, gotcha. 65085 for Missouri. Okay, so this is out here by Jefferson City. In which we have a 5% chance for tornadoes. So thankfully, you are not in that hatch risk for tornadic activity. So you're still in a tornado risk. You still need to be watching out for tornadoes and all, but it could be worse. So be careful. Look out there for that today. Also, we have a 15% chance for damaging wind gust potential for 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts. What the winds could peak up to. overall. And of course, our hail threat here. We do have ourselves a bit of a hail threat here. Where we do have, actually that's to your south. Sorry, I was looking at that wrong for a second. No, yeah, you're good. No, not really a hail threat for today. Mostly just looking out for maybe some gusty winds and a couple isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out. Let's see here. Missouri says thank you. No problem. You're very welcome. Yeah, Oklahoma can't catch a break, dude. It's been pretty rough. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of coverage here in Oklahoma lately. It's especially that one night. It was pretty wild. Yeah. So we'll keep y'all informed out here, and if y'all need anything, if I can help you guys out in any form or way, let me know. Okay. Greetings from Japan. Wow. Hello. Hope you're doing good from the States, my friend. Glad to have you here. Quite a ways away, man. Hope you're doing good. Metal says 65301, please. Thanks for what you do. Oh, you're very welcome. No problem. No problem, you guys. So 65301. Gotcha. So this is for Missouri. Okay, so this is for Central Missouri. So yeah, this area here is actually also not in that 10 sig, which is good news. But there still is a let's see here. There still is a 5% chance for tornadoes. So we do got a decent chance, still for a couple isolated tornadoes to potentially occur. We do have ourselves a wind threat here. 15% chance here for, some gusty winds out of the line too. We could see the possibility of maybe 60, 70, I've already said that a lot, but yeah, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts are possible. There's a 15% chance of that happening within a 25-mile radius of your location. Let's see here. I live about 10 miles southeast of Hera and watch the tornado directly overhead. Yeah, that was pretty rough, dude. Hopefully everything's good with you. Yeah, you guys got hit real hard. What models have the worst outcome? HRR looks nasty. I haven't seen the newest I haven't seen many of them. I've been mostly paying attention to HRR here, which obviously you need to take other models in consideration, but we've just been giving a rough estimate. But yeah, I mean, like we were mentioning here, I mean, if this did play out to be, we have the main line here, and these prefrontals, they could be an issue if they do initiate. So just have to see how that plays out. What is the timing for these in Tulsa? So it's going to be happening here sometime. Let's see. So we're going to kind of be, the line's going to approach probably near sometime around 4 or 5 o'clock or so, roughly. Take that out lightly, though. See, I'm glad I could join. I'm glad you did, my friend. Thank you once again for stopping by, and hello from the States, my friend. Let's see here. Clara wants me to look at 74020. 74020. Gotcha. For Cleveland. Got you. So, let's see. So you are in, unfortunately, the 10% risk for tornadoes here. Sorry. Actually, no. I thought that was a little bit higher to the north. No, you're right on the outside of it, though. You are in the 5% chance for tornadoes. The main tornado threat's going to be slightly to your south, but there still could be the possibility for a couple of isolated tornadoes nearby. Got a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, up to 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. And, of course, our hail threat, 5%, very low threat for possible hail up to 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Yeah, WX prefrontals, that's the main problem. And, that's why we had that crazy severe weather in Oklahoma the other night. It's because we had those prefrontals form ahead of that line, and once that line kind of came and swept through, that's when the tornado threat kind of eased down a bit. But yeah, and that's kind of what I'm a little bit concerned about, just a little bit. But hopefully those won't form today. Let's see here. Just wondering. Let's see. 74801. Gotcha. 74801. Let's see here. Shawnee. Okay, so we do have ourselves, yeah, so this area here is in kind of the middle, I believe, of that 10% risk, kind of towards the northern part. So, yeah, we do have a 10% chance out there for tornadoes, which you are in the hatch risk for potential EF2 tornadic activity or greater. So, just have a plan, keep it out there for it, and, if you get a warning, then take action. Try not to worry yourself too much over it. We got a 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. Gusty winds could be 60, 70, which houses are actually made to withstand that. So probably if the winds are going to just probably cause some minor damages, just don't be outside during it, and you should be good. Hail threat. We got a 15% chance for hail. We could have up to 2 inches in diameter hail. Nothing greater, really, is expected out there. People like you give people comfort and warn. Thanks for doing this. Helps a lot of people. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here for you guys. Try not to let it get to you, Era. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, but we'll get through this, guys. We'll be all right. Cam wants me to take a look at 74058. Okay. Let's see here. 74058. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And most importantly, if you guys could help share this, it'd be awesome. Yeah, I've been up all night, guys. So like I said, I'm not sure how long we're going to be live here for. So this area is in a 5% chance for tornadoes. So, kind of the middle threat today for tornadic activity, but definitely want to be weather aware. We do have ourselves a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts. So within 25-mile radius of you, we do have ourselves a, that there. And then, of course, our hail threat, we do have a 5% chance here as well. Let's see here. Vicky, thank you so much for the $10 Venmo. I just got the notification, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, Vicky, I got it, my friend. Thank you so much with the note saying donation. Thank you, seriously, Vicky. That's greatly appreciated, my friend. Thank you for your support. That definitely goes a long way in helping us out. So big thank you goes to you, Vicky. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So once again, thank you. Just bought a house in Kansas. Haven't been able to get in-ground shelter yet. Hopefully next summer, yeah. Hopefully, like I said, Joplin, you should be good, man. You are in the 5% chance from what I remember, which, still is a tornado threat, but, it could be a lot worse. Watching from West Virginia, I like how thunderstorms in November. It's too early for it. Yeah. I mean, we do have that second storm season, which, can happen. Let's see here. So Joplin, Vicky. Joplin, Missouri. So, unfortunately, Joplin, I believe, is in that 10% risk here too. No, actually, barely. So Joplin's just barely north of that 10%. So right now we have a 5% chance for tornadoes in Joplin, Missouri. Overall, we do have ourselves a 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. So, we could see the possibility of some of these gusts later tonight from the storm being 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. Once again, these are what the winds could peak to, gust. So possibly 60 to 70. And of course, our hail threat, actually, we have a 5% chance for hail, which is a pretty low probability. Overall, but hail cannot be ruled out. Possibly an inch, maybe an inch and a half in diameter could be possible. Let's see here. Can I call you Tashi? Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll see if I can remember that. Low wants me to take a look at 75033. Let's see, 75033 for Texas. Okay, this is actually north of Dallas here. Okay, so this, we do have ourselves a 10% chance out here towards Frisco, where you're at, my friend. Definitely want you to watch out for it, because unfortunately there could be the potential for some strong tornadic activity nearby, given that hatch risk that you're in. The wind threat, you're right on the edge of that 30%, but you're in the 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts could be possible. And of course, our hail threat here, we do have a 15% chance here for hail as well. So, we could see some hail, maybe upwards of an inch and a half, maybe upwards of 2 inches maximum. could be a possibility. So we'll definitely look out there. But yeah, that tornado threat, keep an eye out there for it, my friend. What about Kearney, Oklahoma? Let's see here. I can pull it up for you, my friend. All right, Kearney, Oklahoma. We have ourselves. Yeah, so you're in that 10% hatch risk. I already know that. So yeah, so be careful out there, my friend. We do have a decent tornado risk for this area. 10% chance, so within a 25-mile radius of your location, there is a 10% chance that a tornado could drop. And the thing is the reason that we have this significant risk here is signifying that we do have the potential for some of those tornadoes being quite strong, maybe EF2 or greater. So we'll have to look out for that. Let's see here. What's up, Danny? Hope you're doing good. Adventure wants me to take a look at 75227. Gotcha. 75227 for Dallas. Gotcha. So yeah, you're right on the edge of that 10% risk there. We got a let's see here. Yeah, we got a 5% chance here for tornadoes where you're at, my friend. So still want you to keep an eye out there for tornadic activity, okay? We do have ourselves a 15% chance here for damaging wind gusts. So as the storms roll by, we could have some gusty winds on them, possibly 60, upwards of 70 miles an hour. And then, of course, our hail threat, we do have a 15% chance here as well. So possibly maybe 1 to 2 inches in diameter overall, too. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for your region today, my friend. Please be careful. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings and stuff like that. That really goes to all of you guys out there. And also make sure you guys have a plan in place, too. Yeah, make sure you guys have a plan in place. Know where to go if a tornado warning gets issued, stuff like that. So, absolutely. So I'm looking at weather. Yes, we're looking at weather. We have a pretty big day ahead of us today, unfortunately. And now we're just kind of helping y'all out by doing personal forecasts and stuff like that. Do I think that Dallas-Fort Worth could suffer quite a bit this afternoon? So, yeah, Dallas-Fort Worth definitely is in a region that I do want you guys to watch out for because, there very well could be some tornadic activity nearby. Some of the models suggest, actually you can see it on this frame right here, if this, it's not for sure, but there could be some prefrontal storms that develop, ahead of that main line. Those can be kind of concerning. Those can be kind of dangerous. So we'll see if that comes to play. But regardless, yeah, I do want Dallas-Fort Worth to watch out for tornadic activity. On top of that, we do have that damaging wind threat too, the 30% off to the east of Dallas. And then, of course, we do have a bit of a hail threat, 15% out here as well. Yeah, so Jessica, this includes you as well. See, it's cold where you're at in Japan. Is it? I know Japan has a lot of mountains, and those upper elevations can be pretty chilly. They're cooler than lower altitudes. Air gets thinner and stuff like that up there. So this is dangerous. Yeah, this event here has the potential to be quite a nasty day. But like I mentioned, guys, if y'all haven't already, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button, and most importantly, if you guys could help share this too, help share the channel, it would be appreciated. And that way, you guys can help out other people as well by doing that. Obviously, the more people we can reach, the better. We want to help out you guys as much as possible. That's the whole point of this channel, is to help you guys stay weather aware and all that stuff. So appreciate y'all. Era says last time asking Oklahoma City. Yeah, so Oklahoma City, we do have a 10% risk for the region here for tornadoes. We do have ourselves a pretty decent tornado threat today. We do got ourselves, like I said, a hatch risk for tornadoes, 10% chance. So what the hatch risk signifies is there is potential for tornadic activity being EF2 or greater. So we'll have to really look out for that. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean that's really not going to be the only concern either in Oklahoma City too. We do got the wind threat here as well. That 15% risk for damaging wind gusts, 60 to 70 miles an hour, and that hail threat, possibly 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Let's see here. Do I think the enhanced risk could get expanded south given the timeline of today's storms? I don't think so. I kind of think we're kind of stuck where we're at, honestly, because we've gotten to the point where we're pretty dialed in. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, that's a thing that's up to SPC. See if they'll do that or not. Do I think they'll bump it up to a moderate? I don't see it right now, but once again, that's up to SPC. I'm not too sure if they're going to do that or not. We'll see if those prefrontals form. If those prefrontals can form, I think that could be an issue. Be careful out there, Tyler. Has Altus, Oklahoma changed since last time I checked? Let's see here. Altus, Oklahoma. Let's see here. Yeah, so Altus actually has a 2% tornado risk out here for today. So pretty low-end tornado threat here. 5% chance for damaging wind gusts. Nothing super crazy. And 5% chance for hail. So yeah, you're in a pretty low-end threat. Yeah, Tulsa's in the 10%, my friend. Tulsa is in the 10% tornado risk. So, yeah, the areas in yellow need to be extra cautious today. Obviously, the areas that are in the tornado threat still need to be cautious, but the yellow areas really need to be on the lookout today. So that does include, like, northeast Texas, central eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas, and, like, southwestern kind of central portions of Missouri. Yeah, no problem, Zach. Anytime, man. You guys are very welcome. By the way, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like, hitting that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated, you guys. So what's making this threat so high? I'm not a huge weather guy when it comes to my brother does all that stuff. So the reason that this event's pretty significant is the fact that we have a good supply of moisture, instability, and kinematics, or wind shear. So what I mean by wind shear is the winds in the atmosphere are pretty daggone strong today. Lower atmosphere, and as you go up in altitude, those wind directions shift to the northeast. Kind of causes a bit of rotation to start occurring. So we got strong winds, we got strong instability, or decent instability, which is our fuel, and then you got the moisture, which is pretty important as well. Let's see here. All right, good night, my friend. Thanks for joining. Good morning, Tom. Hope you're doing good. What time will more get hit? So timing, we're going to kind of have a bunch of storms firing off here kind of throughout the morning here. It looks like the main line kind of rolls through maybe around right around 1 o'clock or so. But, take that with a grain of salt. It could be a little bit later, a little earlier. Got to give it a little bit of error margin, So I'd say between like 12 and 2 p.m. Let's see here. Been having winds from the south gusting. Yeah, so that's that northerly air advection that we have going on here. That's all that warmth and moisture coming up from the Gulf, supplying this event here. And all that plays a very crucial role in severe weather development, for sure. But anyways, my friends, well, here pretty soon, I think we're going to head off here. I really need to... I've been up all night, guys. I've been covering night mode, night shift here. I've been up since I don't even know what time I woke up yesterday, but it was before the sun went down. So like I said, whenever I wake up, I'll hop back on. We'll do some coverage of whatever's left. Obviously, hope you guys do okay out there today. And if you guys have any questions before I head off here, feel free to let me know. And stuff like that. So, but yeah, be careful out there, guys. Seriously, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and like I said, share this channel. Tell your friends to subscribe as well. Like I said, the more people we can get in here, the better, and the more people we can help out in general. Not with just this event, but also future weather events as well. What's up, Sawyer? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Yeah, Peachy, I'm I'm out of it, dude. I am so tired, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could carry on for hours and hours, but dude, I'm just it's creeping up on me, man. You're welcome, Tom. Anytime. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, guys. Feel free to let me know. My English isn't even working right now. You're welcome, Metal. No problem. No problem at all. But yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and do one last little round of any questions if you guys might have it. Once again, I really appreciate you guys here a bunch. Thank you all for hanging out. Cannot see says thank you for being here. Sweet man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Brooklyn. But yeah, guys, we'll be doing a couple more zip codes if y'all have, if y'all want me to take a look at any other area. Let's see here. Sawyer says, sound super tired. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Cannot brain today. I have the dumb. Absolutely. Yeah, brain's not working very much right now. Thanks, Joplin. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and go over our donators today. We had a couple of supporters today. Big thank you to you all. We had Megan with the $5, and then we had Joplin with the 10. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the super chats. And let's see here. We had another donation from Vicky, $10 on Venmo. Thank you guys. Appreciate your support today, guys. Thank you. You know, it helps out a bunch. Helps, keep us up and running and stuff like that. So, just a big thank you goes to Joplin and Megan for the donations. Appreciate you guys very much. Let's see here. How's looking for the day? 73099. Let's see here. 73099 for Oklahoma towards Yukon. So yeah, we got a 10% risk out here in Yukon. We are seeing that, so there's a possibility we could have some strong tornadic activity. We do have that hatch risk, so we could have potential for EF2 or greater tornadoes today. Damaging wind threat, we have a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, potentially 60 to 70 miles an hour, and in our hail threat today we do have a 15% chance for maybe 1 to 2 inches in diameter hail. So that's a possibility. DRV says thanks a lot, man. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all very, very much. Yeah, for real. Thank you guys for the donators. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Helps out a bunch. Jay wants me to take a look at 74006. Gotcha. See here, 74006. Bartlesville. So in Bartlesville, we do got ourselves a. Let's see here. Got a 5% chance for tornadoes out here. See a 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, 60 to 70 mile per hour winds possible. And of course, our hail threat here, we do have a 5% chance. 5% chance as well. Winston, let's see here, 73533. All right, we're gonna do a few more guys, and then we're gonna head off here, y'all. I'm whooped. I gotta get some sleep. Let's see here, Duncan. Okay, so you, my friend, yeah, I believe this is the tornado threat here, or the 10% risk area, though. So yeah, 10% chance for tornadoes. We do have a potential that some of those could be EF2 or greater. So within 25-mile radius here, we do have a 10% chance. So that is a possibility, and once again, they could be significant. 15% chance for damaging wind gusts, potentially 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. And our hail threat here, we do have a 15% chance as well for 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Let's see here. Yeah, so Springfield, Logan, we got to be on the lookout too. We have that 10% risk out there in Springfield for tornadoes, 5% hail threat, and a 30% wind threat. So not only tornadoes out there, but also damaging winds too. Let's see here. But Arrow says, thanks so much. Very helpful. Glad to help out, my friend. But all right, everybody. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to head off here, guys. I am whooped. If you haven't already, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys could share this, it'd be even more appreciated. So thank you guys for joining us. And alrighty. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and go over the donators real quickly. We had a couple super chats came through earlier, which we had Megan and we had Joplin. Thank you guys for the donations, guys. Appreciate it. And then, of course, we had the donation from Vicky on Venmo. So thank you so much. And alrighty, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Or day, I should say. And alrighty, guys, we'll catch y'all later on today. Whenever I wake up, I'll go live immediately, and we'll cover whatever's left. If I wake up and there's nothing going on, then we'll do a weather update and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining. You guys take care. Stream's gonna head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to go ahead and say to your friends, your family, anybody you're hanging out with here in the chat, go ahead and say so. But alrighty, guys. Once again, thanks for joining. Yep. So stream's heading off here in approximately 2 minutes now. In which we'll catch you guys in the next one. Once again, on your way out, hit that subscribe button. It's free. You just gotta hit that red button and leave a like on your way out there too. And like I said, if you guys could share this maybe to your friends, your family, coworkers, neighbors, whatever, for future weather events as well, that we can help you guys out. We cover the whole country, like I mentioned before, and stuff like that. But alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for joining. You guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe out there, guys. Please be careful. We got a big day ahead of us today. You guys be really, really, really careful out there, and stay safe. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you then.